Hello, everybody. Ronald 99 Eyes here, and I'm here to show some of my PS1 game collection. I've been trying to collect a couple games since the PS1 came out, and I would like to share some of the games that I have for you. So, one of the first ones that I have is G Darius. It's a pretty good shooter game, kind of like those Gradius, Super R type games. Really fun. So G Darius. Next up, Front Mission 3. Pretty cool strategy game. Actually, one of my favorites. Kind of like, I guess you could say it's a lot like those Final Fantasy tactic type gameplay, type strategy type gameplay. Pretty cool. Vigilante 8, basically a Twisted Metal kind of ripoff type game, but a really good Twisted Metal ripoff game, I would say. I had a lot of fun with this one. Plus, I also have the second one, which is Vigilante 8 Second Offense. Not bad. Kind of has like futuristic vehicles where you could actually fly your car, float, whatever. It's pretty sweet. Haven't played that in years though, so I don't really remember much about it. I got myself a puzzle game, Bust a Move 2 Arcade Edition. Never really heard much about this. I think my sister was the one who wanted this game, so I bought it for her. And we used to play this game a lot back when I used to play the PS1. Einhunter. Now this is an actually really cool game. I managed to find this pre-owned at a game store, and it's basically another shooter type game, kind of like Gradius, Super R type, but the graphics are amazing for a PS1 game. One really hard game to play too. A very difficult game. Managed to beat it though, so I'm very happy about that. Blast Chamber. Now this one, I don't know really much whether it was good or not. It's basically a four player game. Uh, Never really liked it that much, to be honest with you. I guess if you have four friends you could play with, it'd be more fun. But back then, only played it by myself with the computer. Yeah, didn't really have that much fun with this Blast Chamber game. Parasite Eve 2. Never got a chance to play the first one, but I did manage to pick up the second one. To be honest with you, I don't really remember much about this. It has been years since I played this game, but yep, Parasite Eve 2. Star Ocean, the second story. Now this is one of my favorite RPGs that came out on the PS1. One of the best RPGs I've ever played. Tenchu 2, a pretty cool ninja game. Lunar, the Silver Star story complete. I got the full complete edition of it, which comes with a map, some extra stuff in here. I believe it comes with a booklet, like a little comic booklet. You can see all the stuff that it comes with in here. So that's a pretty cool thing I have. Jet Moto, a pretty racing game from the makers of, I believe was, correct me if I'm wrong, by Twisted Metal. Same guys that did Twisted Metal made this game. I could be wrong about that. I'm not. Yeah, actually, it says it right there. from the makers of Warhawk and Twisted Metal. Fighting Force. Now this is a pretty fun beat 'em up type game. I believe they made a second one of this. I never got a chance to play it though. Fighting Force 2. Chrono Cross. I believe the sequel to Chrono Trigger. Now here's a couple of my fighting games that I have. Street Fighter Alpha 3. Street Fighter EX plus Alpha. Yeah, I'm surprised some of these characters from this game has never made a comeback. Like one of the characters, a guy dressed up as in a skeleton costume called Skullomania. I believe he was the character that I loved playing as the most when I was younger. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Now I believe this one right here was the first PS1 game I ever got. Too Extreme. And not really impressive, to be honest with you. Graphics were horrible. You know, but hey, what can I say? It was the first PS1 game I ever had, so whatever. Final Fantasy Anthology. This one comes with, I believe it was Final Fantasy 5 and 6. Yep, Final Fantasy 5 and 6. Final Fantasy 7. My favorite RPG, and also the first RPG I've actually ever played. This is my favorite role-playing game, which basically got me started into playing RPGs and video games, was Final Fantasy VII. Can't wait for the remake though. I have Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy IX. Now here's a game that I bought that I had no idea what it was about. It's a game called Vanguard Bandits. But the gameplay of this, I guess, is a lot like, it's a strategy game. Kind of like the Final Fantasy Tactics type games. Yeah, as you can see, I kind of broke it right there, but yeah, it's all cracked at the... I never managed to beat in this game. All these games that you see right here, I actually played and beaten, but this one right here, I never got a chance to beat it. Or the games I'm going to show you right now are the games I never beaten yet, or never got a chance to finish. Soviet Strike, one of the hardest games I ever played. I actually had to use cheat codes just to play this game. And I still couldn't beat it. Even with the cheat codes. Sorry. Saga Frontier 2. Gran Turismo 2. And then the last game that I have for my PS1 is Driver. Yeah, this game is very, very difficult. I couldn't even get past the tutorial. That's how difficult this game was. Yeah. Well, there you have it. These are all my PS1 games that I have, or that I actually collected. As you can see, I have more games to show you, or right over here. It's like my PS2, Xbox 360s, PS3 games, GB8 Game Boy Advances. So If you like what you see, give me a like. That way I know if I should make more, because this is actually my first video I actually made in YouTube. Sorry if my voice sounds a little, you know, but hey, this is actually the first video I ever made. So, hopefully you like what you see and give me a like, and I'll try to make more videos in the future. All right, bye.